For those of you who've been with me since day one, thank you. For my new people, hey! So for today's recipe, we are going to be making cinnamon donut muffins. This is good as a dessert, as a snack. I'm probably gonna eat mine with some ice cream or some whipped cream, but let's get to it. For this recipe, you need 1 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, 1/8 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 large egg, 1/2 cup of milk, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/3 cup of butter melted and cooled. And for the topping, you need 5 tablespoons of butter, which you will melt, 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, cooking spray, and a muffin pan. Before we start mixing our ingredients, I'm going to take my pan here and I'm going to spray it with cooking spray and then put it aside. I'm using a silicone pan, which means I'm not going to use liners, but if you don't have one, you can use liners and do the same thing. Also, make sure you preheat your oven at 350. Now we're going to start mixing our dry ingredients. So I have my flour already here in a mixing bowl. I'm going to add my sugar, my baking powder and salt. Make sure you get everything in there. My cinnamon and my nutmeg. And now we're going to whisk everything together. Okay, so we're going to set this aside and get another bowl to mix our wet ingredients. We're going to mix our wet ingredients in a separate bowl. So I'm going to crack my egg first. Add our milk. Add our butter. Our vanilla extract. And now we're going to whisk this together. Okay, that looks about right. Now we're going to bring our bowl over with our dry ingredients. Pour this into our wet ingredients. I'm going to use a spatula here, and we're just going to make sure we mix everything in. This is what it should look like. And now, we're going to pour our batter in. So I'm using this 2 tablespoon measuring spoon to pour it in, only because it makes it easier. You don't want to fill in the actual cup to the top. And the reason you don't want to fill it up to the top, because these are going to rise a little bit. You want to make sure that they all kind of look the same if you can help it. Now we're going to put our cinnamon donut muffins in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. So I took my muffins out after 20 minutes. I mixed my cinnamon and sugar I mentioned earlier, and our butter here, also melted. I did let these cool for 5 minutes. Now I'm going to take our muffin, we're going to toss it in the butter, and then in the cinnamon sugar mix. Okay, place it on this plate, and just repeat the process. I finished tossing the muffins and our cinnamon sugar, and now it's time to taste. This right here, this is good. I'm excited. This tastes so good with some ice cream. Oh, dinner with coffee in the morning. These were really, 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 really good. I'm like trying to get another one. But if you want to take a chance on this recipe, make sure to take a picture and tag my Instagram page at Culinary Adventures. And make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.